Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is another TR-3B sighting. Also have this older video from 2019 of some strange activity on the moon. Let's see, this is a video, I'm not too sure if this is anything like a UFO or anything, but this is Arizona Department of Transportation just captured this truck carrying something big. Look at the shape of that thing. Let's see, and this is a very interesting video of some guy who looked at several different videos and thinks that this is the object, the same object is in like 3 or 4 different videos. And this is an older video too of something going on in a cloud. This UFO was hiding behind a cloud. Some guy pulls over in a car, catches some strange activity. Got a couple here from Reddit. This one here is about 21 UFOs were chased by the Brazilian Air Force. And then the Brazilian officials talk about it. And also have this one here from Reddit about how pilots, were ridiculed anytime they saw UFOs. So, they basically self-censored themselves. And like I've said before, that was a tactic that was used by the CIA to discredit any discussion of our underwater neighbors. And let's see, this is a video about a swarm of triangles, or a swarm of pyramids that were captured by the U.S. Navy. And, the lying media, or some skeptics, are trying to say that they were drones. But in this video here, or this article, Warzone, Navy releases videos for mysterious drone swarms. See, they keep still calling them drones. But in this video, you'll see that they're actually these pyramids, and I believe because of the green glow that they're also only seen in the infrared, but I'm not positive on that one. And then last is an article here about alien encounters, UFOs filmed by U.S. military cameras more than 100 times, and again it says must be aliens. Again, this is the brainwashing, because they don't want you to know that we're not alone on the planet. Anyways, let's check out this one here, which was just recently posted. You can see that strange object there. Let me just back this up a little.
Watch this over. I'm still not too sure on this one. Did Nathan capture a daylight sighting of the Black Manta TR-3B craft, or just a conventional airliner with a very unfortunate camera angle and lighting? I'm going by the witness statement on it being silent and triangular in shape. Let's have a look.
Let me stop that right there. Yeah, we're getting a lot of sightings of this, and yeah, I think this is U.S. military. Although, definitely our underwater neighbors are also using some like boomerang-shaped crafts and other triangles, but we definitely have military craft in our arsenal. I've seen a video of a plane being escorted by 2 triangle craft. Anyways, let's see. This one here was from 2019 of some strange activity over the moon. But anyways, check this out. I wonder what's going on. What are they doing up there? Anyways, link will be in the description. Let's go to this one here. This one, again, I'm not, positive if it's a UFO or, what it could be, but it's definitely strange. Check this out.
Thinks it might be a new type of drone, but did say that he couldn't explain what the thing in the middle is. Other users said that it might be a Eurofighter or an F-18, but like others, they couldn't explain what the strange part in the middle was. Although some suggested that this was something mysterious like a downed aircraft that had been retrieved, most agreed that it was something like a drone, noting that a similar photograph made the rounds on social media back in 2011, when a truck could be seen carrying a strange object in the shape of a disc. The internet lit up with theories about what this object could have been, ranging from reverse-engineered crafts to something that crash-landed. It turned out though that the object had been rammed, and that it was a drone that would be used and tested on aircraft carriers. It was called the X-47B, and according to the US Navy's official website, is a tailless strike fighter-sized unmanned aircraft developed as part of the US Navy's Unmanned Combat Air System. For decades, researchers into the unknown have been...
Let me just stop that right there. Yeah, so, do you think that's what this is? A possible new drone being used by our military? Anyways, a link to that video will be in the description. Let's go to this video here. Yeah, now this is an interesting video where this guy put in a lot of work comparing the shape of this object with some other videos. And, let's see. See, like, yeah, this here in the gimbal video. This one here. Well, let me see. Let me back this one up a little because this is kind of interesting video.
Saw this apparent leak shared by the Twitter user Think Tank. It's a video made by a military pilot and there's a couple of frames, but what caught my attention is this particular form.
Yeah, then that, and then let's see, he compares, yeah, he thinks that this is the actual shape. And yeah, here's this video that I posted of that pod shape. What he's saying is that when this thing goes into like different flight modes, it either like goes vertical or flies horizontal like this.
Original video filmed in Spain but stabilized by the YouTube channel It's BS. You can see the UAP slowly moving, rotating and changing.
Yeah, let's see, let me stop that too early. But yeah, some people think that there's an alien actually inside of here. But anyways, yeah, this guy does a good job of comparing the shape of this with these other videos, and I think he's right. And the fact that we're seeing these same crafts over and over again, I find it hard to imagine that if these things are coming from other planets or other dimensions. There definitely are some, but the majority, I'm not saying all are our neighbors, our advanced neighbors. I'm saying the majority of them are. And we definitely are being visited by some crafts. But I think the majority are from this planet, which is why we see them around this planet. And there isn't a lot of evidence to indicate that they're from other planets or other dimensions. I think that's just people speculating. Anyways, let's go to this one here. Yeah, now this video, this has been out for a while actually, but it was just recently uploaded. Let me just back up a little. Because, yeah, this guy, I mean, here, he must have seen something. I'm just going to start from right here. Because apparently he sees something in the sky and he pulls over and catches this thing. So check this out.
Velho do céu. Falei que eu tava vendo alguma coisa lá do teu lado, lá, pô. Nem 4 horas ainda, velho. Ainda terminei de Lençóis e voltar pra Bauru ainda. Olha isso, velho. Olha isso. Ó, teu puta, você não tem que ver onde o Zul vai buscar isso aqui, velho. Você não tá vendo nada aí, filho. Você tem que ver aqui na máquina. Ô, Rafa, tá virando, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Ah, essa porra dessa bateria tá acabando, bicho. Caralho, velho. Tá descendo, porra. Peraí, para de ser medroso, cara.
Yeah, and that's that. Pretty interesting. Let's go to this other video here. Yeah, now these are 2 videos from Reddit. This is about 21 UFOs were chased by the Brazilian Air Force. So let's see. This is a 9-minute video. I can't play the whole thing, of course, but the link will be in the description. Hopefully it'll still be there. Anyways, check this out.
Esta semana, altas autoridades militares do Brasil admitiram publicamente pela primeira vez ter visto objetos voadores não identificados, os OVNIs. O próprio ministro da Aeronáutica, Brigadeiro Moreira Lima, deu entrevista para informar que pilotos das bases de Santa Cruz, no Rio de Janeiro, e de Anápolis, em Goiás, chegaram até a perseguir e a ser perseguidos pelos objetos voadores não identificados na região de São José dos Campos, sobre o Vale do Paraíba, e trechos do estado do Rio de Janeiro. Eram 21 OVNIs, segundo os militares, que ficaram mais de 3 horas sobrevoando o território brasileiro na
Let me stop this right here. Listen, every time that a UFO is detected, okay, the reason why they're being detected on multiple times is because we are not alone on the planet. I don't know how how people can still be in denial of that at this point, but the people there still are. And I find that very, very interesting. Anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this one here. Yeah, this is, pilots ridicule and humiliation. This is where, we know that, let me just stop this real quick. Yeah, we know that there was a order put out by the CIA, to ridicule anyone who discussed UFOs because they didn't want people knowing that we're not alone on the planet. Anyways, let me just play a little bit of this.
And we had ridicule and humiliation have been a constant for pilots ever since they first began to report UFO sightings during the Second World War.
And I looked up and I saw an object which was saucer in shape. It was approximately 50 or 60 feet in diameter. I was stunned and I said, "What is that?" And about that time, it zoomed across in front of my windscreen and stopped, and then flew off at about a 45-degree angle, very high speed. I said, "What in the world was that?" He said, "Well, now you've seen one." He says, "You can't tell anybody because they think you're nuts." Pilots know now that you can make reports all day long and nothing will be done about it. Nothing will be investigated. They'll take your report and they lose it immediately. Military pilots have made reports many times. They've chased them. They have been set out to chase them, to find out what they are. They come back with reports, and that's as far as it ever goes.
Again, and I know there are military pilots out there who are aware of this, but they're still in denial, or they just want to play stupid and act like, oh, this isn't real, or there isn't enough data when, there are tons of reports of UFOs coming in and out of our oceans. But again, there are still these pilots out there saying, oh, there's no data because they're in denial. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let's check out this one here. This is news of U.S. Navy ships swarmed by a fleet of drones.
Approached by a swarm of drones. Get-go, but it's emerged recently that a U.S. Navy ship was approached by a swarm of drones. Now, China is the global king in merchant marine. 40% of the world's new ships are made in China. Has two huge shipping lines, ports around the world. It's also the king of drones, drone making. And so when they're looking at future technologies that might be deployed in times of war, and China has a doctrine called civil-military fusion, then these are the things we need to anticipate in the future. A U.S. Navy ship was swarmed by this fleet of drones, and that's only just become unclassified or been released under freedom of information.
Of course, again, this is the brainwashing where they're trying to say, oh, it's the Chinese. Of course, it wasn't the Chinese. But anyways, this is the actual video from this from the drive. Navy releases videos from mysterious drone swarms around warships in California. So now let me go full screen on this.
This is Russell in position 3217 north, 11957 west, operating in SoCal operating. The course 270 truce means 59 at time 0424 Zulu. We have visual of 4 probable unidentified drones with course unknown and speed unknown. Contacts are operating in a range of 1,000 yards.
Let me stop this right here. Does that look like any conventional drone, or do those look like giant pyramids? And again, I believe because of this green glow that this is these crafts are only being seen in the infrared, but I'm not 100% positive about that.
Tail numbers are unknown.
These crafts have been popping out of our oceans for hundreds of years. We have other places like the Bermuda Triangle all over the planet where there have been reports of strange crafts and, our crafts disappearing in those regions. And again, it's not because it's a mystery. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense that if there are advanced civilizations occupying those parts of the ocean, and every time we venture in, some crazy shit happens because we're not supposed to be there? But anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Now last, is this article here about alien encounters, UFOs filmed by U.S. military cameras more than 100 times. Again, here's the brainwashing. Must be aliens. A famed astronaut has said that the UFOs filmed by the U.S. military over 100 times could be aliens. Tim Peake, one of Britain's famous astronauts, also said that the UFOs could be evidence of time travel. Again, where are they getting this notion? They see a craft and they automatically jump to the conclusion that it's time travel or that it's from a different planet. Again, where is the evidence that indicates that these crafts are from another planet, are from another dimension, are from the future? Makes more sense if you just start with the premise that there are several advanced civilizations sharing the planet with us, right? Would we occasionally see their craft? Would they occasionally monitor us, monitor our wars, monitor our nuclear facilities to make sure that we're not going to destroy the planet we share with them? Again, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand that, or for even there are still these idiots out there who are still waiting on disclosure, as if, all of this information, congressional hearings, 30 years of UFO programs on cable isn't disclosure. Again, I'm just, the level of stupidity or the depth of stupidity that people within the UFO community and in the general public just I'm still amazed about it. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.